Alright, welcome back to the Cigar Zone. I'm the Maduro Man, and coming at you at another first impression video of a cigar that I got. And it is let's see here, the San Cristobal Elegancia in Imperial. Look at that. Look at that. Hope I'm able to get the whole thing in there. So I don't have a monitor set up. So look at that, yeah. All right, this is rated at a 94 on Cigar Aficionado. Country is Nicaragua. The strength is mild to medium, and I am smoking a 6x52, and the MSRP for this particular stick is $8.75. Your mileage may vary. So a little blurb that I got here. It says a silk blonde Connecticut seed wrapper grown in Ecuador embraces vintage Nicaraguan long fillers blended by legendary cigar maker Pepin Garcia in a luscious profile of white pepper, cashew, almond, and coffee bean. Well, I'll see what I'm able to taste of any of those in this little first impressions of the San Cristobal. Let's see, I got this name right because this is a first stick, first impression. San Cristobal Elegancia in the Imperial. So, as we like to do, let's go ahead and circumcise this puppy and light her up and see what she says. Got my trusty double blade cutter. Had this thing for years and has never failed me. And it's still sharp after all this time. My God. Don't want to get your finger cut in there. Alrighty. I could tell right off the bat. I don't know if you can see it there, that vein there. So I can pretty much tell right now that that side of the cigar is probably going to burn a little bit slower. All right, take two. Well, pepper notes are still in there, coming a little bit stronger. So far, that's the only thing that I'm tasting in this one. No other the note, none of the other notes that they mentioned here in the little blurb I got here is coming out other than the pepper. So, but yeah, in any of my videos, if you have smoked one of the cigars that I'm showcasing here, um, yeah, tell me your experience down in the description. I had to take my little trusty thing here and unplug. There was one definitely really tight one here, um, near the back here, and then another one slightly forward. But yeah, unplugged it and opened it up a bit, and that greatly improved the smoke output. All right, I'm approaching the second third here. Really, no change in the taste. It's been really consistent. The pepper taste. Now some people may consider that boring. The boring cigar. No, sometimes you just want a cigar that's very consistent, very just one note. That's it, and it maintains that note consistently through the whole stick. which it looks like this Elegancia is going to be doing. So, I'll smoke this for a little bit more before I check back in with you, see if anything has been added or anything's changed. But I get the impression that this is a one note stick, and sometimes that's all you want. That's all you need, something really consistent. See, the burn is pretty even. I had to touch up that one side there where you see like there's the vein there, like right there. I think you can see it, but fairly consistent. And that pretty much means that the construction is very good. They did a real good job of putting this puppy together. Yeah, it's approaching the time that I'm gonna have to take the band off the cigar. But I'm gonna smoke this down to the nub because it is a good cigar. And again, yeah, nothing, no other modes coming in there. Um, I'm not sure where they get the other notes that they mention here, and it could just be my palate. You know, that's the wonderful thing about cigars or anything, wine, and that my palate's going to be different from other tasters or smokers. And if you've never had a green pepper, chances are you're not going to be able to pick out the green pepper note that you may associate that taste with something else. So it's all relative. But this one here, I could say, is very, very consistent. It's a one note cigar, at least to me, and that one note is the pepper. Now, again, that's not a bad thing. Sometimes you want something that's just really consistent all the way through, and then other times you want a full flavor or one that's going to change, you know, tasty notes throughout the entire cigar. And I've had those too. Where it's like I said, it's like all different kind of tastes are coming at you, like three or four within the breadth of the stick. So, but this one's a good consistent stick. What is it? $8.75, $8.80. When I pay $8.75, and again, you're depending on what part of the country you're in. Yeah, I would probably buy a stick of these, another one. Now the 94 rating on Cigar Aficionado. Um, I don't know. I wouldn't go that high. I'd probably give it like a yeah. I'd give it a 90. I mean, something for a 94, 95. I'd give one. I'd give something like that to a cigar that has more than one note in it, rather than just the one taste I'm getting from here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this puppy. I'm sure I'm gonna smoke this down to the nub here. You know that's a good cigar, but then you smoke it down to the nub where it's like you have to you only have just enough cigar to hold it between two fingers. That's a good cigar. Like this one here I smoked earlier this week. That was a good frickin' cigar. I smoked that down to not damn near nothing. Um, and I think I'm going to do the same with this one. So, first impressions is what is it? The San Cristobal Elegancia, and this particular size or iteration is called the Imperial. So I give it 2 flames up. I don't know. I don't know what kind of rating I would. Should I have a rating, or should I just give it like like the Cigar Aficionado, like a 94? And again, I'd give this more like a 90. So if I was, you know, editor at Cigar Aficionado. Mm, yeah. So thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't already, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, blah, 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 yada, 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 meow, meow, meow. And yeah, so have you tried this one? And what was your experience, Jad? Did you have just one note throughout the entire cigar, or did you pick out some of the other notes that they mentioned on there? So, write your experience with this cigar down in the comments down below, and let's compare some notes. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time, whenever.